Welcome to Mindful Leadership, Transforming Lives, with your host, Singh. This is where leadership meets purpose, presence, and passion. In today's fast paced, high pressure world, we face a leadership crisis. Too often, teams are led by managers who lack empathy, clarity, and vision, leaving individuals uninspired, disconnected, and undervalued. But it doesn't have to be this way. Great leadership isn't born, it's built. The end game: empower your leadership, inspire the world. Every week, join me, your host Singh, as we tackle the gaps in leadership and life coaching head on, learning how mindfulness, emotional intelligence, and compassion can redefine success. This isn't just another podcast, it's a mission to fill the void left by ineffective leadership. And it's not just about leadership in business. Life coaching for leaders and new executives is at heart of this journey. Ready to rise above the noise and lead with clarity, purpose, and impact? Join a global movement dedicated to reshaping the future of leadership one mindful moment at a time. Let's begin.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Mindful Leadership, Transforming Lives on the Transformation Network. I am your host, Singh, and let me start by wishing a very happy new year. Wait, it's already January 28th. So, realistically speaking, happy I already gave up on my goals month. Come on, let's be honest. This is the time of the year when most of us start strong. We set big goals, big dreams, and maybe even buy a fancy planner. But by now, in 28 days, about 90% of those resolutions have gone out the window. Seriously, that gym membership that's gathering dust on the side of your desk, and that meditation app that you already deleted, because clearly we are too stressed to meditate. Sounds familiar? Don't worry. You are not alone. Life gets busy, work gets stressful, and before you know, you are stuck in the same old patterns. But here's the thing: it's not too late to turn things around. Today, I'm here to take back the time control that you have lost. I'm going to teach you three simple, science backed tools to calm your mind, regain focus, and reset. Even if you're already fallen off the wagon this year, we still have time. These tools will help you manage stress, handle the chaos of modern life, and still crush your goals, no matter what's happening around you. So here's the plan. First, we will tackle a 5-second rule. Yes, a quick and effective way to break hesitations and take action. Next, we will dive into another practice called box breathing, a very powerful technique to calm your mind and body in seconds. And finally, we explore body scan, the practice to release tension, ground yourself when life feels overwhelming. But that's not all. I know life gets busy, so I have created three downloadable guided audios for these practices that I'm going to share today. You can grab them later at singleadership.com. And yes, this time you stick with me, you stick with the program, we'll stick with the process. So if you are ready to laugh a little, learn a lot, and take back control of your ear, with me and let's begin. All right. Before we deep deeper, let's handle some very important business. I have been getting a lot of comments, feedback, and DMs. Thank you so much for being part of this. By the way, I have noticed two big themes. The first one: I don't lead anyone. I am not a leader. Think about it. Let me ask you this: who is leading you? Seriously, pause for a second and think about it. Yep, you are. Congratulations, you're officially a leader. Whether it's leading yourself, your family, or leading the charge, who gets the last slice of pizza on the table? Everyone is a leader some way or another. The second thing, I have tried meditation and yoga and it doesn't work for me. Okay? Yeah. But here's a humble follow up question. Just be honest. Were you truly engaged? Or was it a case of woo woo that let me do this for my brain's ego so I can check it off my to do list? I mean, if you are meditating while you're also scrolling through Instagram, I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but that's just sitting down. So as we keep going today, let's approach these tools with fresh eyes, open mind. Because trust me, they do work when you work with them. Let's begin. Before we get into tools, let's take a moment to talk about why so many of us feel stressed and stuck right now. I mean, it's 2025. Why isn't stressful? What isn't stressful today? Right? Think about it. We are living in an age of constant notifications, emails, Slack messages, text. It's like your phone is running a marathon and dragging you along for the ride, right? We are Hybrid work has blurred the lines between personal and professional life. The kitchen table is now your desk, and your dog thinks your Zoom calls are a chance to showcase their barking skills. Nothing wrong with that. That's just fact of life. And don't even get me started on technology overload. AI is taking over, and half the time we are just trying to figure out if our jobs are safe or if ChatGPT has already taken them. And then pressure of New Year, setting goals, staying motivated. And it's no wonder so many of us feel like we are drowning in stress. But here's the thing: stress doesn't have to control you. In fact, with the right tools, you can transform that stress into clarity, that stress into focus. And that's what I'm here to help you with today. Whether you are a leader managing a team, an entrepreneur chasing big dreams, or just someone trying to survive the madness, these practices will help you stay calm, focused, and present. So let's start with the first one, a tool that's so simple you can use it in next 5 seconds. A word of caution: if you are driving or if you are on another mechanical tool, please pause before you listen further and then come back and practice and listen to this. So the first tool that I'm going to share with you is called the 5 second pause. And no, I'm not talking about the rule where you drop a cookie on the floor and eat it anyway. No, that's not the idea. The 5 second rule is about breaking hesitation and taking action fast. Here is how it works. The moment you feel hesitation, the moment you feel blank when you're trying to make a decision or think, whatever it's starting a project, making a decision, or just getting out of bed, right? You count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you move. Now, why does this work? Because counting backward interrupts your brain's habit of overthinking and shifts you into action mode. So let me give you an example. A few weeks back, I was sitting with my son and we are looking at a to do list on a project, which at that point looked more like a novel. So we both were overwhelmed, procrastinating, and honestly, I just wanted to scroll Instagram at that point. But instead, we used the 5 second rule. We took a deep breath, counted down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and started with the first task. That tiny step created a momentum, and before we knew, it was on a roll. And this is something that I have practiced over and over and over with every single team, every single member that I have ever worked in 20 years. This tool is perfect for those moments when you feel stuck. Again, doesn't make a difference whether you're tackling a big goal or just walking into a gym. You're sure you would go do this year. The 5 second rule will help you move forward. So here's my challenge. My challenge for you: think about one thing you have been avoiding today. Get in front of it, count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the first step. You will be amazed at how quickly your energy. All right, let's move on to the second tool, box breathing. This is a technique I like to call the reset button of the brain. Let me start with a story that happened with one of my friend, CEO. I worked with him for about a year now. So this is about this time last year. James was in middle of a product recall, and that could cost the company millions. His team was panicking, and James felt like he was about to lose it. And he called me, and because he's in town, I just went by his office, and that's when I taught him the box breathing. Now, here is how it works. You inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds. You repeat this process 4 times. James stepped away from the chaos for just 2 minutes. We did this exercise, and within seconds, his heart rate slowed, his mind cleared, and he was able to make calm, decisive choices. Again, why does this work? Because it activates your body's relaxation response, helping you shift out of the fight or flight mode and into a state of calm, focus, and loving. I have created the guided box breathing audio that you can download for free at singleadership.com. It's perfect for those moments when you need to pause, reset, and breathe. So let's do it one quick time, right? Just focus on your breath and take a long inhale for the count of four. One, two, three, four. Now hold your breath for count of four, three, two, one. Exhale for count of four, four, three, two, one. Hold again for count of four, four, three, two, one. Repeat it. Inhale again for four, four, three, two, one. Hold your breath for four, four, three, two, one. Exhale for count of four, four, three, two, one. And hold for four, four, three, two, one. Now go back to your regular breathing. Just by giving that break for 30 to 60 seconds allows your brain to reset, come back to the present moment. So you can be more cautious, you can be more present in the conversation, in the problem that you're trying to solve, and handle it in a very different manner. But otherwise, you are going to be just reactive to the moment. All right. Finally, let's talk about body scan. Now, this is one of the most powerful tools for releasing tension and grounding yourself in the present moment. Let me introduce to another one of my colleagues, Sophia. So, Sophia was a negotiator, and she still is a negotiator, working on a very high stakes deal, always stressed. And when I met her, it was a situation where she was going through chronic migraine complaints. She would always have her shoulder tensed. She could never sit without her thoughts racing all the time. And then when we got introduced, and in the very first conversation, I asked about her work style, what was going on, and then I shared with her this simple technique. And you can do this technique lying down or sitting. Get in a comfortable position, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. And you focus on each part of your body, starting from top of your head, noticing your jaw, tightening it, relaxing it, standing down your shoulder, again pulling it, letting them soften. And you move all the way to your feet, releasing tension with every exhale. By the time Sophia walked into the negotiation room, she was calm, centered, and ready to crush it. If you want to practice this session, I have created a free guided body scan audio you can download at singleadership.com. It's perfect for transitioning out of work mode or preparing for a big day, just releasing your stress in when you feel the most uncomfortable doing it. So, as you look at your body, you have to think about every time that you're focusing your breath, you are focusing your breath away from your body, but you are recentering your mind to say where it needs the most, right? So let me bring it back if you want to try it once more, right? So the way is you sit down in a comfortable position or you lie down in a comfortable position. Take a couple of deep breaths and start with your focus just on your breath. Now, when you focus on your breath, you already try to move away from the clutter that's going on in your head. Then, on top of it, when you start focusing on different parts of your body, your brain is cutting off of the regular path that it was wired and you're forcing it to do something different, right? So if you're sitting and if you're lying down, if you start from top of your head and move slowly through your body, simply notice each body part. Like I mentioned in the last conversation, the biggest thing about being mindful is to become observer of your own emotions and the way your body is manifesting those emotions, right? If you notice any tension, allow yourself to breathe into it and release it as you exhale. Don't try to change anything, just notice what's there, right? So start at top of your head and move down slowly. Bring your awareness to your scalp, your forehead. Notice if you're holding tension there. Let it soften. Move to your eyes, your temples. Relax your eyelids. Now check in with your jaw. Are you clenching? Let it go and let the muscles relax. Feel like your neck and shoulders are tightening or there is tightness. Allow any tightness to melt away as you exhale. Move down your arms, past your elbows, to your hands. Relax your fingers and palm. Bring your awareness to your chest and abdomen. Breathe deeply into these areas, expanding with each inhale, and softening with each exhale. Now move to your hips, your thighs. Are you holding tension there? Just breathe and let it release. Scan down through your knees, your calves, your ankles, finally bringing your awareness to your feet. Let them soften too, feeling grounded with the earth. Take a deep breath here. You just scanned your body, released tension, and grounded yourself in the present moment. How does you feel? How do you feel? How does your body feel? More relaxed, more at ease. Remember, you will have to come back to this practice when you need to reconnect. And the key is not only practicing it, but also going a little slower because of showing you the technique. I went faster, but you can take two, three deep breath at every part of your body as you're changing the focus. This allows you to feel the tension and the tightness and observe how your body acts and how your body talks to you as you get more and more comfortable with it. So, going back to box breathing, we do the same thing. You will repeat it 4 times. When you inhale, a count of four, you hold the breath for a count of four, you exhale for a count of four, and then hold again at the bottom for count of four. I just did it only twice, but do it 4 times and simply allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Notice how you feel and if your body feels more centered, how your mind feels. Is it little quieter? Is it little more focused? Having this practice on an ongoing basis, the critical thing here is not only practicing, but reflecting back when you did started the box breathing and when you finished the 4 cycles. It's a busy day. It's always stressful. It's always busy. You might not have time then, but start a journal to reflect when you do this exercises. Um, some conversation I had with a very close colleague of mine, and he's like, uh, I cannot sit down quietly alone, or I have this, I just cannot sit down quietly alone. And after 3 or 4 times that he made that statement, I just said, Ron, the only thing I have to say is that if you are not happy alone, if you think you're miserable when you're alone, I think you are in a very bad company. So we need to help you fix that company. And these mindful exercises allows you to start thinking differently, right? So these are very powerful practices and very incredibly effective, and they are yours. It's yours to use whenever you need a reset. Incorporating these tools into your daily life, whether it's taking 5 minutes in the morning, a quick pause during a busy day or before a big presentation. These techniques will help you stay centered, reduce anxiety, and keep your mind clear. Remember, the key to success is consistency. The more you practice and the more you reflect and keep journaling, the more natural it will come. And it'll become that much more easier for you to stay calm under pressure. So, these tools are just for New Year, they are for life. And to help you get started, like I said, I have created free downloadable audios for body scan, for breathing, for resetting. Head to the website to grab them. Remember, stress doesn't have to control you. You can see just by walking you through the practice, I got calmer, I got slower in my delivery. You have the power to transform your stress into focus, clarity, and action. And if you have already given up on your resolutions, hey, just count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start again. Start again. There is nothing that you cannot restart. Stay calm, stay focused, and remember, you have the power to handle whatever life throws at you. If today's episode made you laugh or help you learn, share it with someone who needs it. Let's keep spreading tools for mindful leadership and maybe a little humor here and there along the way. As always, remember this: you don't have to wait for things to change. You are the change. Let's make it happen. I will see you again next week, noon Pacific, on the Transformation Network. This is Singh with Mindful Leadership, Transforming Lives. Let's begin.
Thank you for watching Mindful Leadership Transforming Lives. With me, your host, Singh. We are honored to have you join us on this journey to explore the transformative power of mindfulness, emotional intelligence, and authentic leadership. Tune in every week on transformationtalkradio.com at noon Pacific on Tuesdays, where we will continue to explore how mindful leadership can create a ripple effect of positive changes in your life and lives of those you influence. This show is dedicated to helping you lead with purpose, presence, and passion. Whether you're navigating the complexities of business, building strong connection with your team, or striving to make a meaningful impact in the world around you. To learn more about the show, access additional resources, or dive deeper, visit singpowerupcoach.com. Remember, leadership isn't just about what you do, it's about who you are. Let's continue to transform lives together, one mindful moment at a time. See you next week.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and do not necessarily reflect the views of the station, its management, or advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.